YouTube, what it do? It is Dundee back with another one, y'all. Oh man, this is trial started for young Dolph. Man, R.I.P. to Dolph. Rest in power. One of my favorite rappers, yes sir. Sad situation, man. But yeah, the trial has started, and yeah, it's going down, man. I don't think that boy Straight Drop coming home. That boy Justin, I don't think he coming home. He gonna do some time, if you ask me, my opinion. I want him to do some time. But let me talk about how I feel about this whole situation. Now, if you follow my channel, you already know how I feel about the so-called black race. Yet, I was programmed coming up. So, yeah, I listen to a lot of rap and still do to this day, even though I know how rap is pretty much perpetual and stereotype. I listen to the old rap. I don't listen to any of this new hip hop, whatever they call it. I don't know, drill rap. I don't listen to none of the new stuff. But talking about Dolph, I got on Dolph around 2008, and I'm gonna just give my opinion on how I feel about all of this, and talk about some real things, and how my guy over here didn't want to sign with the major labels. I'm gonna get into that. But Dolph, he had his own style. He wasn't a drill rapper, so he didn't really have to. He shouldn't have had a problem when it came to really maneuvering around the city. Now he is in a so-called VIP, so you do need security for real. Now I was highly disappointed when that video came out, showing how the shooters was able to get the bro so fast. It was ridiculous. It was bad. It was bad on Dolph's part, but not having the proper security and how he was moving literally like a regular person. And in my opinion, I know bro had more money than Yo Gotti. But yeah, man, he just had this new age style to me. It wasn't this drill rap style that really should have put his life in danger like that, based off his music, if you ask me. Now, we talk about the city of Memphis, right? I live in the city of Memphis. Y'all can see I got the U of M on. Now, the city of Memphis, bro, most poor black cities, the so-called blacks turn against their own. That's what happens in poor black cities. We turn against our own people. Yes, for lack of opportunity. Yes, the city is poor. A poor environment will create crash outs, y'all. It happens everywhere. Crash outs will be created anywhere there's lack of resources. And Memphis is one of those places where we got some crash outs. So most southern black cities have poor black young men out here looking for some type of opportunity. Now they influenced with the drill rap, and they looking for the ops now. They looking for the opposition now instead of opportunity. The looking for the ops is creating opportunity for street cred. So now they want the fake street cred. That's what they want now. It's pretty much building this crab in a bucket mentality we have in Memphis and in most poor black cities. Now, and in poor black cities, don't get me wrong, you do got people with money. There are people with money in Memphis. You got the low-key people with money, and you got the flashy people with money. The people everybody know. And this is like that in any poor city, right? You still got folks with money. You just got a lot more people that's poor, right? So when you become successful at something, especially rap nowadays, rapping brings love and hate. Now, when you in a poor city, in a poor environment, and you so-called black, and you get good at something and successful at something, the duality sets in. Here come the haters, and here come the people that love you. Both coming, all right? So even if you don't even get on rapping, and I know this firsthand, you still have haters. You definitely will have, yeah, and you will have more haters than you got people that love you because you ain't on yet. So trying to become a rapper in Memphis or any poor city, I feel like now is very dangerous, because once you start to make money, your life is in jeopardy. Even your first $800 check, no pun intended for that nigga that only got $800 for, that was some bullshit. That just shows you the mentality of the so-called race. So Knowing firsthand, living in Memphis, I can tell you how much people will envy you for just trying to do something positive, bro. Trying to do something that literally make a legit buck, and you start to move it, and you start to really get moving. The people that was around you that didn't have that same idea or that same ambition will slowly start to hate your ass. So your friends will start to envy you. And let me tell you a quick story about me, man. When I was rapping, my whole studio got stole. My first studio, the very first computer I built from scratch. My homeboy taught me how to build a studio, taught me everything about a computer. Bought my first computer, man, upgraded it, put a new processor in it, new memory, man, a bigger hard drive. I put the hard drive from my mom's computer I started making music on first. Inside of that, man, that computer had 3 or 4 hard drives inside of it. I put a Blu-ray disc inside. I added a graphics card. Man, this computer was a shit, bro. I had my Pro Tools set up. Man, I had my mic, my pop filter, my M-Box. Man, I had my own studio, bro. I loved it. And that's all I had starting off, bro. And I made hella music, hella songs, plenty of plugins. I had the Waves. Y'all know Waves? $1,000 plugins I had on there. But yeah, pirated. I ain't pay for all that stuff. Not the software. But man, they came in. I think I was about 3 or 4 years into having my studio. And this was like, I put my mom's hard drive in that computer. So all the Kodak pictures, before phones, before smartphones, when you had to go buy a digital camera to get your, after the disposable cameras went away, everybody had the digital camera. Yes, man, all my high school pictures, the pictures right before high school, gone, all of them gone. Y'all don't know how sick I feel. And it's like losing somebody. It's like literally having a person gone, bro. It's the same thing. And I felt messed up, bro. I felt messed up that this happened to me in Memphis. Now I'm from Mississippi. I moved to Memphis when I was about 9 years old, and this happened to me when I was like, damn, how old was I? It was before I was 21. Let's just say that. Before I was 21, all my childhood memories via pictures and stuff, along with my beats and my first music, all gone because of envy, of fallout with some friends. And they decided to steal my studio as revenge. Now, let me tell you something. This was the 4th time my house, or where I was living at, got broken into in Memphis. Yes, my mom's house, where I'm living with my mom as I'm a kid, got broken into twice. And when I started living on my own, my place got broken into twice. And that last time they stole my studio. And it broke me, bro. I was literally broken. I wanted to stop doing music then, but I still kept doing it. I ain't trying to get off on the Dolph story too much. I'm just trying to get y'all a gist of how Memphis works. And I wasn't in the hood, y'all. I was not in the hood. East Memphis 2006 was not the fucking hood. And it's the suburb East Memphis, not the apartments in a house. Yes. Now, when I did move into my first East Memphis apartment, yeah, they broke into that junk too. But the second apartment they broke into and stole my stuff, I literally had to go toward the South Memphis because I was doing bad at that time. So, yeah. Just a little his story on me. Yeah, a little my story. So, I wasn't doing right. That was my karma from the shit I was doing. Yeah, I was hitting some licks. But I'll get into that on another video. But Memphis has a dark cloud over its head. The city got a dark cloud over it. The self-hate is pretty bad in the actual heart of Memphis. Like the heart, I mean, where the locals live, the natives, where you find the Memphis natives. Yeah, self-hate syndrome and Willie Lynch syndrome, and very bad when it comes to black and white people. Yes. All right, we back. All right, now, the city of Memphis got a lot of talent. It's got a lot of talented and ambitious people in the city. A whole lot of people in the city are talented. You got a lot. And I mean the so-called black people, right? Now, let's do a little quick, a little small, little history lesson. Now, 3-6 Mafia. Memphis natives. They had the Willie Lynch syndrome bad. I ain't gonna lie. Now 3-6 is one of the best groups coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. One of the most successful groups coming out of Memphis, Tennessee. The record label, Hypnotized Mind, started by DJ Paul and Juicy J. Them niggas had a chokehold. Like, I ain't gonna say on the city, but man, them niggas put out at least 2 or 3 albums a year in their prime. They was doing hella good. But 3-6 had the Willie Lynch syndrome bad. If you listen to their music, and I was hooked on them niggas around 15, 16 years old. Now, I think I first heard them when I got to Memphis, about 9, 10 years old. But I literally gravitated to them in my teens. I started downloading all they albums. I think I had every 3-6 album by every artist. So, Project Pat was my favorite. They rapped about a lot of crazy stuff, tearing up the club, doing powder, selling dope, pimping, gang banging. So I felt like they had some of the best music on the topics, really, to be honest. I felt like when it came to so-called degenerate gangster music from so-called black people, 3-6 had the crown. Fuck you mean? Now, that was just me being young, you know what I'm saying? Like, and out of all people, Yo Gotti, motherfucking Yo Gotti gets famous, or he get more famous for dissing 3-6 Mafia, and his career started slowly blowing up. Now, this is before Dolph. Now, giving me a gist like this everybody, I'm just giving you a gist of Memphis as a whole when I came here. Bumping 3-6. All of a sudden, Yo Gotti started coming out a little out the water, just a little hint, and then he starts doing well. I think he clicked up with Baby, and then you start hearing his name a little bit more. And then that song, what was it? What's that song that kept playing on the radio? What Up? Yeah, What Up? Bro, they played What Up on the radio for like 5 years, 10 years. Oh my God, like straight up, bro. After that, he kind of had more of an international or national career. Like, he became less than a local joker. And he started doing the trap scene and all that stuff. But I said all that to say, Yo Gotti, well, I want to bring up Yo Gotti right now to say, out of all the stuff we had going on in Memphis, shooting at folks, trying to kill folks, wasn't it. That wasn't the lick. That's something new we saw in Chicago when that shit started happening, right? And then a big ass wave all over the nation of rappers either getting shot at or actually killed. So when that thing happened with Dolph, just go back. Let's go to the Cali situation. Who know when Dolph got shot in California? All right. That happened. Y'all let me know in the comments if Yo Gotti homeboy still locked up from that. I'm not sure. He might be. Then the Charlotte situation happened. I can't remember which happened first. But Black Youngster skated from there. He turned himself in. He skated. I don't even think he had no charges come after that, right? Now this situation happened in Memphis at the cookie shop, and we lose a legend. We lose a whole legend. And the day it happened, I swear to God, when I got the phone call, I said, I know Gotti ain't that goddamn stupid. I said it my fucking self. I said, I know Gotti ain't that fucking stupid. The day he died, I said, I know Gotti ain't that goddamn stupid. I know. But I started thinking, after all that, I then started thinking about this, y'all. I started thinking about Dolph independent career. I started thinking about, goddamn, a man from Memphis. And then, y'all know 3-6 was slightly independent. I don't know if they had a major deal. They had a major distribution deal, I believe. But 3-6 Mafia, I don't think they had a major record label deal. They had some type of deal, but I don't know. I got to do research with that. But my guy, Adolph, he was a real independent artist. I think all he had was distribution by Empire, if I'm not mistaken. I think all he had was distribution. I don't think he had signed any type of deal far as, like in advance to put out a album or nothing like that. Bro didn't sign shit like that. Gotti did. Yo Gotti definitely did. Yo Gotti is not the same artist Dolph was. Two completely different artists. When Dolph did a show, that boy kept his money. He saw his money. When Gotti does a show, he don't get to keep all that money. I promise you. Gotti make more of his money probably doing other shit now because of these contracts. Man, I'm telling you, a lot of y'all don't know. Now, like I said, my guy over here, Dolph, did it right, independently. Only thing I don't agree with, his image was a sellout. His image definitely was a stereotype. That's the only thing I didn't fuck with when it came to that. Now, if his image wasn't a stereotype, he probably wouldn't have done as well as he did. But by it being that was his sellout. He sold out his image for the bread. Now, well, I want to talk about the differences of Yo Gotti and Dolph. Yeah, I just talked about that. All right. Yeah, and just because bro was independent, a lot of people may think or thought he fell off when he was doing really well. Rich Homie was doing really well. For the people that went and saw Rich Homie content after he passed, he was doing well. Man, the boy owned a lot of his cars. He owned a lot of his property. All of his property. All of his cars. What I'm talking about, a lot. He owned everything. I think boy only said he paid property tax and insurance. So when you are independent is the way to go. You see your bread. Imagine doing a weekend show for $14,000 every weekend. That was Rich Homie. Dolph was probably getting double. But imagine every weekend you can at least see $14,000 to $30,000. You good. You are good. And that's just your show. That's not including your feature. That's not including what you selling. That's not including none of that, right? It's not including none of that. Sorry about that. Gotta make sure the phone charged. So we're gonna end off this video with my opinion on how successful I thought Dolph was compared to these signed artists. If you ask me, I think this guy, the day he died or before he died, I feel like, in my opinion, he was doing better than Jay-Z. Yes. Liquid cash. I think he had more than Jay. I put that on everything. That's my opinion now. I don't know. I'm speculating. I'm speculating here. But from what I know about this music industry, I know that these guys that's put on these pedestals and given this commercial scene and backed by these major labels and got them boys behind them. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Man, them boys ain't real. Them boys ain't got that much money. It's for real like that, straight up. And even if they do got a lot of money, they can't do what they want to do with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how this world works. My guy owned his cars, every single last one of them. Owned them joints, man. How many rappers you know doing that? Not too many. Let me get ready to end out this video. Let me get to my notes. Hold on one second. Yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. I went through everything. From what I see, I think I told y'all everything that was on my mind. Yeah, man. Memphis mentality, the poor environment, the poverty areas, the poverty. Damn, what I'm trying to say? Poverty neighborhoods, or what I'm trying to say, I guess. Yes, this is what they want in our people. They want a crab in a bucket mentality. They want us fighting each other for whatever opportunity. And they want us thinking that the higher ups, the elites, can only provide what we need. My guy did it himself. He did. And I respect him for that, man. Rest in power to this man. Condolences to his family. And yeah, man, like, with all that, and I hope justice is served. Real talk. It's really all I can really say on it, man. Stop calling yourself black. You're not black. Color of my hat black, my shirt black, my skin is not black, man. This is Dundee hitting y'all with some more truth, man. Oh yeah, I want to say this too before I dipped out. The truth, alright? They turn you against your own when you call out what's wrong. I don't know. I had thought of it and wrote it down. I just want to tell y'all that, man. I'm going to keep saying it. So, this is Dundee. Peace. I'm out. Oh, yeah. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Peace.